Virgo, welcome to your reading. So it took me a bit to get the cards out. So let's talk about what is happening in your world. What's influencing you? You have somebody coming toward you. There's something, it feels like a person that's actually coming toward you. I'm trying to pinpoint what this person is hoping to get out of you, out of the situation. What else do you need to know? Your hopes or fears? So looking here, bottom of the deck, you have the 10 of coins on your mind. And so there's something about financial stability. It's about just making sure that you have everything that you need. Even though it's the 10 of Pentacles, this feels a lot like it's the 4 of Pentacles type of energy where you're really just trying to hold on to everything that you have. There is something here. It's about actually closing out that chapter where you feel like, let me just take care of myself, get everything that I need. Let me just get all that straightened out. And then I'm going to worry about somebody else, or I'm going to worry about whatever comes next. But this feels a lot like you're closing out a cycle where you are very focused on your own foundational abundance. And what I can see right now is that you're sitting in your own energy. So this Hermit is you. And so this is about really just, you're very much a deep thinker. Absolutely a deep thinker. You think about all the details. So you might be replaying conversations and other things in your mind. 2 of Wands. And so there's things that have been happening in your life that you saw some potential, but you weren't sure you needed to act on it. So you're replaying a lot of conversations, or maybe almost conversations in your mind right now. And that's not working for you. That actually feels like it's working against you at the moment. The universe wants you to let go of something. You need to walk away from something in order to go after exactly what you want. And I can see the 7 of Cups here sitting in your past position. So this is probably the reason that you're sitting in this energy of the Hermit, thinking, overthinking, really just paying attention to all those details as they arose. 7 of Cups is a lot of options, but it's a lack of clarity. Like, which path do I go down? What is it that I need to do next? I am seeing the Knight of Wands sitting in your strength position. So I do love that. It's Sagittarius energy. And so this feels a lot like you're trying to be optimistic. You're trying to take that action, those steps forward that you need to take in order to keep going with your life. So that's sitting in a strength position. And it does feel like you are trying to manifest this. You are trying to take whatever is sitting in your realm of thought and bring it into reality, bring it out in the public, or just make it known, make it more something that you can go after. And your external influences here, so we have the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. So yeah, you're definitely in your head about somebody, or it's not somebody new. This is somebody from your past. There's somebody from your past that really probably caused you a lot of pain and maybe had you rethinking the way that you approach relationships or the way you communicate with other people, because that definitely feels like it's coming across. When I look at your hopes or fears position, I am getting the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is positivity, it's optimism, it's Jupiter energy. It is actually the ruling planet of Sagittarius. So not surprised that that's showing up in your hopes or fears, because you want that movement forward. You want to take those next steps. But it feels like you're still in the process of trying to figure out exactly which path you need to go down. So let's start clarifying. With the Hermit and the 2 of Wands, I'm getting the Magician. That's not a surprise at all. You are trying to get out of your head. You're trying to get out of your head. You're trying to figure out your next move. You're trying to identify which one has the most potential to bring you happiness, because that's really what you're trying to do. You're always trying to make yourself happy. We all are. With the 8 of Cups, I'm getting the Queen of Cups. There is something you have to move away from because it's in your best interest to do so. There's something in your past that's been holding you back. You need to release it. With the Seven of Cups, I am getting the Seven of Pentacles. And I also got Temperance, more Sagittarius energy. And so you just weren't sure which path to go down, which one was going to bring you the most happiness here. I mean, that's what Temperance is. Temperance is optimism. It's not just a timing card. It is also about optimism. So let's get into the Knight of Wands. We have the Moon. Yeah, there's kind of a balance happening here, right? So you're definitely sitting in this energy of not exactly sure what path to choose. So you might be thinking and maybe overthinking the direction that you need to go in. And at the same time, you're also getting a little antsy. You want to take action. You want to move forward. With the Magician, I am getting Strength. So it is taking a lot to try and make this a reality for you. But you want it. You definitely want it. With the Four of Wands, I am getting the Nine of Wands. Yeah, your guard is up. This is because of somebody in the past. This is definitely a past person. With the Eight of Swords, yeah, Five of Cups. So there was some sort of, oh, I'm getting betrayal. Even though that's not represented by that card. That card is more about being abandoned, things ending, and just maybe being left out in the cold. I'm also getting the Page of Wands. And so a new chapter began here where there was some sort of ending, and that really sparked this entire journey that you're still going through. Wheel of Fortune, we have the Fool. So you do want a new beginning. You want to go in a better direction, for sure. With the Hanged Man, I'm actually getting the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. So you have definitely been going through some sort of change here. This Hanged Man, because I actually have two cards out here that talk about a change in perspective, or maybe just not being able to see the big picture, so having to take that step back. I am seeing this here, that things aren't going to move forward until you get that clarity that you're searching for. You can try and manifest this as much as you want, but don't focus so much on the movement forward as in the lesson, because when you identify what lesson it is that you need to learn, that's when you move forward here. Why did this last relationship end? Why did somebody leave somebody else out in the cold? There's a piece that you need clarity on. I'm going to get one last message for the universe, but I'm actually thinking I might go back and do more cards on that final outcome. So the additional messages from the universe is release control and relax. But I do want to see, what is your best path to figuring out this lesson, to learning this lesson? Yeah, it's really what you're doing. Yeah, it's essentially what you're doing already. I just keep going. You're on the right path. You're doing the right things in order to move your life forward. It's just not yet happening for you. And so the guidance here, Three of Pentacles, this is working on it. So if you need to pull in additional people, or maybe you need to have conversations with family and friends, because what you need to do is just move on here with that Six of Swords. You need to figure out the lesson in order to move on. And there is something very deeply connected to stability and your own foundational stability that is kind of just that underlying message here. There was maybe something you were denying yourself. Maybe it was something along the lines of overcompromising, really just putting yourself out there to the point where it was hurting you. You were creating your own pain. And so that could be part of this lesson too. So Virgo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.